Do it!
Thank you, Strat Gaming guys, for your very helpful tutorial about combat. Honestly, it has helped me to no end. Come on, Pebbles! We've got our own tutorial to shoot. So, today I'm going to show you some of the greatest early moments to get the best armor possible. Now, there are a few options for this, but I have 3 or 4 specific locations. And to start with, we need to be in Trovich, because there are a number already here that we can get our hands on. But first, we need to wait until nighttime for that to happen.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yep, we're fine. We just need some food. Now, it is best to wait till after 2 AM because that's when pretty much everybody goes to sleep. Let's put on our sneaky outfit and make sure I wash this blood off me so people don't stop me. Well, I say people, the guards at nighttime. Okay, so first things first. So we are at the tavern in Trovich. This is where I've just slept in this little barn area here. But we want to head round here to the rat house. Now, in order to do so, we're going to have to hop over this side. Now, there's a guard that sits over there. And there's often a guard that patrols through here. So, once we've got through, we can sneak around this way. And we want to make sure, because there's often a guard that can patrol up here as well. But obviously they wear their torches, so that does help. And let's see if we can rob this guy. No, he's too on it. So, I'm going to distract him.
What's that sound?
By throwing a rock. He's not the most vigilant, this guard. So then we can sneak down here. Now, be careful, because there is sometimes a guard here. Not always, but sometimes a guard sitting on that bench. Especially in the daytime. But it looks like, because we're at nighttime, we're doing alright. Now, there is a very hard lockpick here. Which, you know, if you've got the lockpick skill, you can try it. But you don't have to. In fact, all you've got to do is get around here. Get this fella's keys. Lovely. Sometimes this chest can be varied. I've found something up to this incredible brigandine within it. Or you can have things like, well, books. Which are also really valuable. However, you're not really going to be wanting to put them on you, are you? So, once that's all done, we can sneak through here. Now, of course, you now have the keys to all this stuff. And you can steal all their armor if you want. However, guard armor, it's not the best thing in the world. You're going to be getting some decent stuff with it, but we can do a lot better than just that. So, we're going to come out here. We're going to sneak through here. Now we're at the front. Now remember that guard that patrols here, so we've got to be very careful. Sneaking across the courtyard, we can now unlock this room. And this is the armory for Trovich. We have a varied amount of pole arms, like Volusian glaives. They're absolutely beautiful. Bill hooks as well, so you can take them if you want. Or you can unlock this chest, and this is where you're going to find most of your armor. So you've got some really valuable stuff. The open baskinets are fantastic as well. Rondel skull caps are really good starting armor. You've got some great chainmail, some tunics, and some cuirasses. So you've got every single layer that you could possibly hope for as well. Then you go even further, and you've got these plate gauntlets and noble gauntlets, and the hourglass gauntlets, which are some of the better earlier game stuff. And your half plate legs. So you've got a full set of plate armor in here, if needs be, just by robbing one of the guards in the rat house. And as far as I'm aware, any of the guards have keys to this place. So you're doing pretty alright with it. I keep hearing stomping, but it's just the horses. I need to listen. In case that guard's on patrol, but it doesn't look like he is. So we've got away with that. And now we can move back out this way. Now, be very careful, because you use the torches to indicate where guards are, but when they're going through this place, the torches are extinguished. So, in that case, you're not going to see a torch. So you have to be very careful of the guard that patrols in this direction. Okay, so we've made it back out. And there's our first location for armor. On to the next. In fact, the next we can do straight away by just heading across the way. I'm going to put back on my armor now, just so I don't get stopped. Because that would not be ideal at this time of night. Lovely, nice and clean. Also, I'm going to walk because I don't want to look suspicious, because there'll be that guard there. In fact, I'm going to head all the way around the edge just so he doesn't see me, because if they have a sight on you, it doesn't matter if they see you do the crime, you're going to be their first port of call anyway. So we're going to head around this direction, and let's put on our sneaky outfit again. Because we're heading to this space, which is the Carpenter space. Now, as far as I'm aware, the Carpenter has a very easy lockpick on the door, which is rare. Most of the merchants and things like that have very hard lockpicks or hard lockpicks, but the Carpenter just isn't. And I'm guessing that's because he doesn't really store wares where you think. Now, you've got various options for here. We've got this room, which doesn't normally have anyone in as far as I'm aware, but it does have a loot on the wall. If you're doing that mission, you can take that loot. As far as I'm aware, yeah, it's not really worth all that much. And it's not armor, which is what we're looking for today. As a little tip, lock and shut all the doors behind you, because NPCs will notice it. There's been countless times that I've snuck into a place, left the front door open, and a guard has seen it open and then gone to investigate. And, well, that's never a great idea. So we've got the Carpenter's chest, which is a hard lockpick. But once again, we have the ability just to hold E on him. Okay, he didn't notice. Well, there's another way of doing this. Okay. I don't want to kill him, but he had to be robbed. So we've got the keys to the shop, and we got the keys to the chests. So now we can open this easily, and once again, we've got plenty of weapons. So many shields here, if that's what you're looking for. Billhooks, glaives, pitchforks, that kind of thing. And this is where you're going to find your bows and your crossbows, along with some bolts and things like that. There's also some sketches for stuff if you want to do some blacksmithing. And plenty of dye. Now, I use these dye quite a lot. The Holy Trinity dye is great. The dye... actually, the ones that I had when I first had a look at this chest were a lot better than that. So, yeah, it does seem to vary. You've got the quick finger potion as well. But it's not the only chest in here. There are some other stuff. If we head up this direction, we have his dad, who also has a chest next to him, but that's pretty much just his clothes, so you're not really going to be getting too much from that. Brilliant. And just as quietly as we came in, we can leave. And there shouldn't be any guards patrolling this area, so we should be able to just hop away. Just be aware of that one down there. Okay, now you might be wondering, look, we get it. There is plenty of stuff to steal, but you can steal off any sort of bandits, which is very, very doable. However, to get your first good weapon, this Adorned axe is one of the most OP things ever, because it cuts through people. And now I'm going to show you exactly how you can find it within, well, as soon as you get into the open world, with no lockpicking skill, nothing like that. It's all very, very simple. That piggy's having nice dreams. For the very best starting axe, you want to start off in the little village of Tarchov. You'll find a man who will give you a certain mission, or at least he'll tell you a story that you sort of flip into your own mission.
Good day to you.
I like stories that can teach me something.
At the height of summer, they were working in the woods.
Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the whole thing. There were two brothers. One of them had an axe that he found in the bottom of a river. The other one didn't. Then some issues occurred. One of them had to drag their body up to the top of a hill, and they were buried there with an axe that was supposedly cursed. And the conclusion to this is this axe probably still exists buried with said body, so we've got to go and find it. So you need a spade and a shovel. Don't do what I did, go all the way there and then forget your spade. So make sure you find one of them. You can find them lying around in pretty much any town, anyone's back garden, shoveling their cow poo. They're very, very easy to find lying around.
Never.
Then you can start to do the mission.
Yes. Yes. I kind of wish they didn't... Yeah, I wish they sort of gave me the chance to do it by myself. So I need a horse. Oh god, I made a mistake. There's the pier. There's the pier, there's the pier.
Could this be the pier from Zdeněk's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree.
Oh, I know there's wolves up there, though. Hey, good doggy doggies. Good doggy doggies. Oh.
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. But what was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe on a rock. This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
Here.
A grave under the tree.
Ah.
Overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried. Together with the silver axe.
Whoa, hello. Oh my god. A broken
In
axe.
heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Blacksmith. My god, it's like being in set 8 all over again. Stop whistling.
That looks good.
Ah.
Now just to temper it.
Okay, so I want to see the stats of this thing because it's silver axe. It should be pretty good. Flamey water. Oh my god. That's incredible. Adorned axe. Wow. Oh my god, it's so much better.
Put away that weapon.
Sorry.
Why are you showing that off?
Sorry. Sorry. Woo! Woo!
And that, my friends, is how you get an incredibly solid weapon with really high cutting damage pretty much straight away within the game. And it's pretty easy to do, and you get to complete a side quest as you're doing it. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have any other suggestions of great armor and weapon spots within Kingdom Come 2, preferably in its early game for new players? Leave them down in the comments below. But if you haven't already, make sure you pick up the game using code KingResonant on Games Planet for 14% off.